How do we do, boys?
What's goody? What's goody?
What's goody, lads? What's goody?
Good evening, everybody. Hope everyone is well. How are you, brothers?
Good, is it? Good. How are you? How are yous?
Yeah, all good, bro. All good. Excited, man. Excited for a good show tonight. Thank you to our bongers.
Fuck. Sorry, we haven't even got to the minute and already gone.
No, we'd like to say a big thank you to a few people and company that have helped us on this journey. Built our podcast, supported us. So that goes out to Crucial Flooring. Day one, thank you to the brother Luffs, who he's always been there in the background, mocking our teams. So thank you for keeping it straight. And also to TJ Construction, who have, I think, looked out for family members such as friends and jumped on board. So yeah, a huge shout out to them who don't even watch our podcast, but no, we've got love. We've got love for the family there.
They watch it. No.
Oh, okay, cool. That's good to hear. And also to Maddie, Mr. McFarlane, who's always in the chat. We've got a link for you if you want to join in and join our roast. So yeah, there we go, Matt.
So
I'm still looking for the rest of our gear.
The jersey.
I'm joking. This is where. But we've got a few things to discuss tonight. But before we get there, Mr. Mana will be on at a later stage. He has daddy duties where he's just doing a bit of that. Then he'll be on at a later stage. Apologies for last week and for myself. I was just doing my leg. A couple of
That's a nice place. That's a nice place you did it in, mate.
just doing my leg and just getting that all sorted. But if you're tuning in from YouTube or Facebook, say hello, say what's up. And if you have any questions or if you have any anything to mention about sports or the Amber Heard case, nah. That's off topic. Yeah,
We're changing lanes today.
But if you have anything you want to mention throughout the show, come through, man. We'd like to have a chat. Join us.
Yeah, man.
It's like we're sitting all together.
Any other sports topic that we might not have covered yet? If
100%.
Yeah. Like Formula One from Mossa. We haven't had a Formula One update. We're just waiting for your.
Yeah, sorry guys, no more Formula One. My team's a bit backing at the moment, so my team's coming about like 5th or 6th. So no more Formula One updates until we hit the first.
I think they need some Formula 44.
Sorry.
We've got the chat fired up already.
Bit of cough syrup.
Cough syrup.
We'll probably get into the maybe Super Rugby or NRL. What do we want to start off first?
Let's go Super.
Yeah. While we're talking about Super, I'll just because we're so organized, and I have to share the screen. I have to bring it up.
Oh, let's go NRL now.
Either or, bro. Either or.
No. We'll go Super.
Yeah. Hold on a sec, boys. We'll get that sorted. But
what?
In general, like the points that were scored throughout the weekend was quite close, right?
As in, like the
Super, all the teams. I think it was only Canterbury, or they had like I think were they over 12 or 13 plus? I think their game or quickly have a look anyway.
Yeah. Otherwise, we need some commentary from the Brumbies fan right there. And also, bro, what about that that game, man. That game in Fiji. You're right. That was close, man. And they nearly took
Yeah.
it,
So,
man.
before I share it up, the first game on, or was it the Friday? Obviously, it's not
Bless
working
you.
out for me. Friday's game was the Satyrs versus Reds, 28-15. On
You
the
want me to try and
Friday.
bring it
But,
up? You want me to try and bring it up?
yeah, if you can, bro.
Yeah.
But earlier on in the week, MP played the Force, 28-48. That was a catch-up game. But did you watch any of the games, Moss?
Nah. To be honest, I didn't catch any other games. Just even the MP and Brumbies game on Saturday. Just too busy with the fans and trying to have a brewski or two. And then
You guys-
somebody wanted to turn into more brewskis after we lost.
So what are you trying to say? Like, are you putting the brewskis before this podcast? You know, we've all got like our jobs to do and, you know, do our research. Now we're turning this podcast into...
I'm pretty sure you guys saw my story on the weekend. You guys know that, you know.
You're getting paid good. You're getting paid good. You're getting paid more than all of us, mate. So we're expecting you to do a job, bro.
Hey, man, I'm the one telling the record to. But nah.
Mossa Ruffin.
Nah, I didn't catch any of the games, so that's my bad, boys. My hands up. If you can do
You guys see this?
But yeah.
Right, just fake it till you make it, mate. We've got people watching us.
Nah, I didn't even watch the Brumbies game, and I was laughing at your missus friends. Like, are you on it because you lost?
You know what?
Even
You weren't on it because you guys lost. You guys lost because you were on it.
Bro, it wasn't just you, man. It was my fams giving it to me as well. And I try to do the old, hey, man, that's our C team. Then I look at our lineup. Yeah, that's it's a pretty stacked team against MP, but
so MP, so they beat the Crumbies. All right,
I don't know what else to say to you. You know, we lost. So.
Yeah,
can you guys see,
we'll start off with the Satyrs. I think that MP earlier game on the Tuesday was not really something we wanted to look at, but
we covered it last week anyway, like on the next evening.
What was that, bro?
We covered it the next night anyway.
Yeah. Oh, yep.
Yeah.
And then the Satyrs beating the Reds 28-15.
C team, yeah.
Yeah, I think everyone was on that trying to like give everybody a rest day because, you know, heading into this is basically it, quarterfinal rounds. You know, let's say we put the Satyrs A team into this next round and they lose, so it doesn't make any sense to like.
It's actually it's actually quite interesting, eh? Like the round that's just finished, like it wasn't as like intense. So you know, like NRL, those maybe the last one or two rounds, or even that last round, it sort of feels like it's already teams are playing finals footy already. Just with the like just of how intense those games are closing off, like round 25 or round 26 or whatever. But this one's a bit different, like rugby, in terms of like these games over the weekend. It didn't feel as intense heading into finals. I don't know why that is, but maybe it is because teams are resting their quality players, like their first choice players.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Nah, that's true. But I think we'll head over to your team.
Yeah. Okay. Chiefs and the Fijian Drua. Bro, what a game that was! Did you guys have a little gaze at the highlights and stuff? Like, bro, these teams both put on, man, and bro, what a lucky ass, bro. That was a lucky ass.
So I watched the highlights. In typical Drua fashion, right? typical Drua fashion. You know, they're just trying to score from everywhere.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what. Like to take their advantage, they'll do it. But flip, bro. Good game. Very good game. Some really good tries.
It works for those guys too. It works for those guys too. Like,
bro, sorry, man, Karen.
No, like if the Chiefs try and do that, maybe they will, but like no one does it better than the draw than Sevens rugby in the 15-man game. Just tap on the 22, try to run it down the other side of the field. So that's pretty solid.
Yeah, and then just see like when they like what we were talking about like in other episodes, and that like when those guys like when they sort themselves out in terms of like their game plan, their structure and stuff, because they've already got the flair, they've already got like the speed and the power and stuff, bro. They're gonna be dangerous as, and I think this was a little preview of it, man. Like, bro, anytime I thought we were gonna run away with those guys, like there was that 10-minute period, they bloody scored 3 tries, bro, and they
typical, typical Drua fashion, bro.
Yeah, one good thing that I did enjoy was seeing a prop Angus Salval Mato scoring. Big boy season, baby. Always love it when any prop scores, in any front row scores. Gets me frothing, mate.
Frothing from the bottom.
But I'm glad, like, man, I'm glad that the Brumbies. I'm glad we won, and I'm glad the Brumbies lost. Just it looks better on the table. So, just as Graham was saying, shame on the Brumbies. He hasn't finished, aka the Brumbies.
Thank you, Graham. Thank you as well. As always, good banter.
We'll move on to
shout out to the chat.
Shout outs to the chat. Brumbies MP.
Oh man. Like I said, my bad to the boys, the brothers who done their homework. I honestly, a part of the reason I didn't watch it because I actually saw we'll win like 30 plus. If we saw
actually, we got a screenshot that.
You actually did. You actually said that. You said that it was going to be like a 30 plus.
I didn't say 13 plus. I said 30 plus, and
30 plus.
They came back to bite me because I got to my cousin's house and had a bit of family time, and they were all laughing, saying that MP has won the game. And I was like, oh, that's probably our youngest team, probably a 17, 16-year-old playing hooker. But nah, we had a strong lineup. Watched the highlights, and MP just went all out on us. What a sad guys go all out, and it's the last game of the year. And they choose us to to do that. So it's a bit disappointing to lose 3 on the trot, especially with playoffs now.
And they had 14 players when they started digging their heels, didn't they? Losing a former Brumby player.
I'm not hating, man. Congrats to MP. Like that's massive for them. Especially the other also who joined our chat. A couple of episodes ago, also a lot Vicenia. But we got to turn it around, man. We got the Canes, I think, coming up. So if we lose that, then I'm probably going to quit the party.
You guys are playing it. You guys are playing in Canberra, eh?
Yeah, but like that Blues and Crusaders game, we need to start strong and try and kill off any momentum Canes go because. That guy, Artie Severe, can change things around, man. That guy's just a beast. But yeah, that's me, and let's move it forward because I just didn't like the loss.
Yeah, all good, bro. All good. But that's a bit of a momentum killer going into the quarters, eh?
Yeah. No, hard help.
So the next game was Tarzan and Blues. Sheesh.
Yeah, man. Close one down.
Pulling another rabbit out of the hat on the full-time buzzer.
Yeah, tough. These games are getting tough. I think like we could afford to play like I think it was a 5th strength first 5. Like this guy came out of nowhere, and I forget his name, but nobody knew And I think just months before that, I don't know if you know the guy, he was playing cricket. So, Brains, I don't know if you know that dude. Yeah, so this guy came out of nowhere. I think if you're in the scene, you might know him, but for us professional couch coaches, that came from left field. So, good to get the win. Those wins are really good for us because we're heading into quarterfinals where we take on the Landers. Like the scrappy wins are the best ones for us, and anything that matters before before the game on is it Saturday? Saturday. Yeah, anything before Saturday 7 p.m. like that all goes out in the rubbish because if we lose, shit, our 13 win streak goes out the drain. Playing all these, these All Black players goes out the drain. Goes in the drain. But yeah, like hopefully we turn up a good win.
I really
good
liked
win from the boys.
What's Sullivan, brother? Zan Sullivan, eh?
Yeah, but it's kind of I think he adds a lot of value in the team, but for a starting 15 or being in the starting 15, it's going to be hard because Perofeta and Barrett, you need these two on the team to break any game, and they've been that. It doesn't matter where you slot them, one in first five, one in the boot. They both know how to play it. So whether they'll have them on the bench, I'm not sure. I'm not sure whether they're going to go with more forwards. Because if we're going to play a fast game, I think we'll have one winger, maybe one winger on the bench, a half, and yeah, going with more forwards. But yeah, we'll talk about that when we come to.
Yeah, I liked his interview. Like when they're asking him when they're the interviewer was asking him like they were just saying like, oh, another like did you guys prepare for this at training and stuff, and like he was just talking about how at training they put themselves in pressure moments so that when it comes to times like that, they're able to execute their roles, which is similar to what we were saying about what Dan Carter talks about in his like just the stuff that he does, that he puts himself in those kind of moments. So when it happens, like they're not strangers to it. It's not foreign to them. Yeah, so that was pretty cool, and that was good insight, man. Because it was what is it? Not the usual full credit to the boys. We all dug in there and dug deep and executed our roles. So yeah, I like that stuff. Gives good insight and into the way they train or the way they prepare and stuff.
Hey, just going off topic, Tiz, when you're in vacation, did you actually try the draw beer or not?
Couldn't find any. The places I was at, I was actually looking for it, but I didn't get a chance to. And I was telling everyone about our podcast, and they had no idea what the F I was talking about. So I was like, "Bro, where's our draw beer? We asked for it on the podcast, and who the hell are you, mate?" Piss right off. But sorry, man, didn't get a chance.
No worries, mate. No worries.
But if you know about the Fijian rum, that's another story.
Oh, bro, honestly, that'll take you into next year, bro.
They'll keep the podcast going.
It's that bounty rum, is it?
That bounty, yes. But let's move on. I think everyone's sick of hearing my creep voice.
The battle of the weather winds. The Force get one over the Hurricanes. 27-22. I didn't catch that game, but unlucky for the Force. That win means nothing. What it means is they end the season on a high note.
Mad Monday, eh? Mad Monday in the winter.
Yeah, man, sad Sunday more like it. Because at the end, although the Highlanders just lost against the Rebels, the Landers take that 8th spot and they're into the QFs in that finals rematch against the Blues on Saturday. I didn't catch that game either, so sorry, guys.
The Rebels.
Yeah. I thought Highlanders would give them a hiding, but Nick Minute.
I'll probably get a hiding this week. So.
Yeah. Nah, I didn't catch it. Then it was I should have really bothered. I didn't really bother because we got them this week. So hopefully, yeah. I think losing by 1. I think they had to just lose within 7, right, to stay in the bottom 8.
Yeah.
So I think that's a win-win for them, eh?
Did enough
for the Landers.
I don't think they had it wasn't their C team. It wasn't their A team, but it wasn't their C team either. So they just scraped through.
Shall we just look at our potential winners for the semis, quarterfinals this weekend?
Yeah, sure.
So just down the bottom, I think Crusaders got the Reds on the Friday.
Oh, down in Christchurch.
Chicha.
Yep. Church.
Chiefs. Who are you guys gunning for?
Bro, Crusaders is just, I don't know. Only the Blues have beaten them this year down there.
And Chiefs?
Oh, no. Down in... Oh, did you beat them in Christchurch?
Yeah, bro. That was a good win.
So early. It's hard to go down there and get a win, even though you guys have done it this year. But I think Crusaders.
Have you beat them, Daniels? I have. it's not hard at all.
Nah, we haven't beaten them down. I'd go Crusaders. I'd go Crusaders. Not a smashing, but convincing.
Oh, so I reckon they're gonna bucket them, man.
Oh,
you reckon?
Oh,
yeah. It's the Reds, bro.
I reckon it's gonna be a close one.
Yeah.
Do you think
I reckon Reds will? I reckon Reds are gonna step up. Just having, Mr. Thorne there. I think he's one guy that knows how to play down in Christchurch.
In the church.
That's my reasoning, but I reckon it'll be close. I reckon it'll be close.
And these games are.
And we've got the South Island man in the back, so we'll bring him on.
The Samuka mongrel.
So we all agree, Saders, eh? Saders at home.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kia ora, Bert.
Kia ora,
What's up, brother?
Kia ora, cuz. Oh, talofa.
Alofa. Happy
Sorry,
Sunday.
Tarofa.
Charles. How's the show going, boys?
Oh, we're just waiting for you.
Obviously, Kanye got the dub today. Who'd they play?
Yeah, they played this Craighead school, so she got the dub.
Did you say
nice.
cricket school?
Craighead school. It's some diocesan or something. Craighead Oh man.
Oh,
Some rich school anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, before you cut off there, before we jumped on, did you just run out and just yell out GGs? You didn't shake their hand? Oh, nice.
Girls.
GGs, that's the one to do it, man. Just the one to do it, brother. Just run outside. I got a potty, bros.
Who do we have up next? The Blues, right? The Blue.
Chiefs
Chiefs. Warriors. Sorry, I thought the Chiefs didn't make it. Sorry.
If we didn't make it, my top would be off, mate.
After that 1 point win in the weekend, eh? Far out.
Oh, you came late, bro. We already talked about it, eh?
Sorry, boys. Let's talk about the game because
Bro, Taz have never won in New Zealand, bro. In 6 tries, 2 finals, 1 quarter, couple of semis. They've never won, so I'm hoping that history repeats itself. I think we're the only team to bucker the Taz when we started playing Aussie teams.
oh yeah,
But if the Taz can play for 80 minutes like they did how they beat the Satyrs, if they can play the same, keep play like that, I think we're in for a good game. I think Chiefs needed that game over the weekend. It was physical, it was fast. It was close. It wasn't a blowout. So I think it put them in good stead for this weekend. I'm seeing the Chiefs at least by 7. What about you guys?
yeah. Chiefs 12 and under, I reckon. Chiefs is too strong, Come finals time, they'll probably step up. And for Australia's rugby's sake, I hope Waratahs do well as well. So.
For me, Chiefs will win. That's a crazy stat, Brains. I didn't even know that. Taz has got a bad record in NZ.
Yeah, they lost both finals. They lost to the Crusaders, and then a couple of semis. Yeah.
Then Chiefs will be my pick.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, going Chiefs. Maybe a 13+ game. 13. Chiefs is going to turn up. I think they're going to be a tough team to beat in this playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're coming right. The combinations in the first 5, second 5 center. I think they've cemented the center. What's his name?
So Cooler.
His name is so we'll leave it. But he's been playing really well, safe. And then you have number 12. His name is I think they'll come right, get their balance. It's just up to the what's his name, the first 5 of the year. Gatlin, yeah.
Safe.
So, yeah.
Okay.
13
Blues
on the Chiefs.
Blues Landers. Replay of their Asterix final last year.
Yeah. Is it the finals you guys didn't make?
Those the pretend finals, but yeah.
We'll get the dub. Not sure. Yeah. Maybe.
Where do you guys think? Where do you guys think you guys will win it?
I think forwards will dominate.
Definitely the forwards, man. Definitely. Yeah. But that's where it's all been happening for us. And then it's someone just fire this guy. He's lucky he's got
he's back at it again. With us. He's back.
He's lucky he got a contract with us.
Bandit, man.
He's told us that every time. He's told us every time with he comments, we have to show it. That's part of his deal.
He logged on Facebook and started watching on YouTube.
Forgot Latched is Hati Chiefs money.
I think we'll get the dub, but in the forwards, like Manu was saying, our forwards have paved the way for our game plan and how quick the ball comes out. So if we don't muscle up against the Landers, it'll be because we're not getting go forward ball. Getting easy, quick ball for Christie to feed our wingers and our All Black centre pairing.
Nah, same boat. I reckon. Blues will have to dominate. and pick and choose when they can go wide. Because when they do go wide, they're dangerous. So you got Reeks, in the middle there. You got Clark on the wing.
True.
So
Taleo.
Blues. No disrespect, but Blues 13 plus.
Yeah, I think Blues got them covered, like forwards and backs. So Blues will. It's just hard for Lenders, man. They're just coming off a loss against Force, whether it's a B or C team they put up. But to face Blues at Eden Park, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a massive turnout.
Yeah,
so I'm pretty sure Blues
You guys want tickets to the game?
Oh, fuck! I'm sorry,
Actually, she just goes to the gate.
We're still waiting for those for the Moana Pacifico game, mate.
Nah, Anthony couldn't pull through this time, boys. Sorry,
Can you just
thanks
have
for telling
a
us.
talk to Auntie and sort it out, please?
Blues 13 plus.
Nice.
Last game, Canes will be beating the Brumbies. Let's move on to the.
Hey man, I'll just get everything done. I think we'll win. It's a close one. We've been missing Robo Valentini for like 3 games now, so it's a huge loss.
Is he back? Is he back?
I don't know. I haven't seen the list for this week, but
who's that? Sorry,
Robo Valentini.
Yeah, he's back.
Oh, is he? I don't know.
I reckon he's
missed him in those massive games against Blues and Cedars.
Yeah,
he's a detriment to the team, right?
Yeah, so I think we'll just win. Close one.
Yeah, detergent to the team, eh?
Wash the dishes. Is that what you use to wash the dishes?
Yeah, you got to look at those crucial figures in the in that Brumbies team, but he's been, I think, one of the most standout players. Even though you're saying he's been missing, if I think they will get the dub in a close battle, but if Rob's playing, it'll be because we're on first name basis. It'll be a good.
It's not just Rob. It's Noah as well. The guy I've never doubted, Luli Seal. But he's been great for us this season. So always been a proud supporter of that fella. Yeah. So we'll probably get the dub here. Not probably.
I reckon just for your sake, also, I want to go Brumbies 12 and under. I don't support the Hurricanes, but just for you, just for you.
Thank you. How many weeks does Super now have gone?
15.
Yeah. So that's like for 14 weeks you've tipped against the Brumbies. So thank you. Your first tip.
So that might be a plan for him to tip you guys, and then.
And if we lose, then I probably know why.
Yeah. So Brumbies 12 and under for me.
We got a bit of controversy corner here with this comment here. I'm digging it.
RTS ain't no All Blacks. Stop it. Let's see Blues playoffs time. I'll let you guys comment with those because that's Blues very cheap stuff.
I know
when he gets that number 12 jersey, also, I want you to get an All Blacks jersey and get RTS on the back just for the sake of that. Just so you acknowledge him at 12.
You heard him, Laps. You heard him.
Thank you, Roman Reigns, for the acknowledging.
And you have to buy us all jerseys too.
But then see what he's going to say now. Mano, see what he's going to say now. If your Titans make September, you have to get something. Some jerseys too. You got to be careful, man. Yeah. You just got to be careful around Laps.
Yeah, bring that up.
Yeah, that's a good call from controversy around that tile spot, because you could kind of say that the 12, what's his name for Chiefs,
Tupaya or
Tupaya, yeah,
ALB's up for the next couple of months.
Yeah,
he's for the year, I think.
Yeah, so I think it'll definitely come down to this playoffs round. Seeing as we haven't seen RTS these crucial games. This is finals footy, and finals
Yeah.
footy is different to you
Yeah.
know, round games where you have pressure but not as much. Where one game could tip you over and you're having what do you call it, Urs? Those Monday,
Mad Monday.
yeah, Mad Monday. So
The detriment.
Detriment
yeah, the
Mondays.
detergent to the Monday of
I
Literology.
don't know who's doing it, but if you guys check up on YouTube, there's somebody that's recording, doing clips of RTS off the ball stuff, and he's not far from it, you know. The record he does around or off the ball, far out. Some amazing stuff coming from the league.
there's only a few players that can you know, move within the codes of, you know, footy,
Yeah.
NRL and rugby, so union, and to see them at a professional level, you know, slot in quite nicely and not feel or not look out of place. But we've seen a lot of, you know, like for Benji Marsh, and you know, I love the guy, but just couldn't
cut
you
it,
know,
eh?
fit into a team because he's a different player, you know. So having RTS slot in that no, I wouldn't say easy. He had to work for it because you know
yeah.
a lot of games where you know those easy penalties he gave away, but he's learning. Yeah, I think we've been talking too much about the Blues. Let's move on, eh?
Fucking over we have.
You know?
Oh, sorry, language. So, nice.
Let's buckle up for some ECMs, eh?
Oh,
We shall.
Before we do that, we would like to plug in some very special people in our lives, not our partners, but as you can see, the very special team at Crucial Flooring. Reach out to the brother. Loves. 021-557-955. And then we have TJA Construction. Now, look at the beauty. That gate is magnificent. Oh, no grass on the other one. Look at the, oh my god, all white. Who wouldn't want a white kitchen and bathroom? TJA Construction. Not construction. Not the tructions. Thank you.
That was nice stuff, man.
Yeah, man. They huge supporters of our podcast. So thank you to the team there. We don't have one for Matty because the man's always on. So we always mention him in the comments.
Yes,
Matty, Matt,
incognito.
thank you.
Incognito. Thanks, guys.
So what do you reckon? What time is it? Was that?
Oh no, I was just checking to see if Matt got the link to jump on.
You know what time it is, guys.
Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Before Brent kicks it off, if you like my voiceover and you want to hear it like every episode, just let me know. Give me a thumbs up in the chat. Just a thumbs up. Thumbs up for the Blues too. Sorry, over to you, Brent.
Okay, so guys, can we just please get a thumbs up for Tez's voiceovers? If you guys are not aware by now what ECM is short for eye-catching moment, where we share something that caught our eye from the sporting weekend. It doesn't necessarily have to be anything in terms of New Zealand sport. This is the world over. This is where we have the opportunity to share that. And also, we want to give you guys the opportunity to share your own eye-catching moments over the weekend. So if you do have one, which you see on social media, just tag us in at the Latched Podcast, and we'll show it on our shows. Otherwise, if there's a YouTube link or whatever, just flick it our way via the DMs. And then we'll be sure to show it. So this week we've got a good range of ECMs, eye-catching moments that have captured our attentions and maybe some of our hearts too in some instances. I know we got a good one here that we'll finish off with, but I'll kick it off just because I'm on a roll. So this is from a baseball game that has on throughout the week. When you take your kids, you take them and you spend your sorry about that, bro. You spend like hundreds on the tickets and the food and the transport and stuff, but there's some things that the gear,
supporters gear.
But there's just some things that you just can't pay for, and I think these were one of those classic moments that we've got here.
The experience.
So you're holding your baby.
We've got here.
Oh, and you catch that on the fly, and baby's fine.
Baby's going, Dad.
This man will go viral.
Wow. I think if you're in New Zealand and that happened in New Zealand, you'll be getting a call from the agency.
I think the most impressive thing about that was he didn't drop his kid.
You can just imagine if the ball slipped out of his hand, what will be more important?
You're lucky he didn't go for the old two-hand catch.
And going off the top of that, and some of the games, and I'm sure everyone out there has seen it, is the how some of the guys are in their kayaks. It's so important to catch the ball when it goes for a home run and it goes over the stadium, lands in whatever they have, the lake or whatever.
Yeah.
And then they're like fighting over it. It's like a full-on race to get the ball.
Home run, those home run balls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that was a mean ECM.
Yeah.
Shout out to the kid for not crying. He's gonna remember his dad when he gets older. Over to you, Moser.
Oh yeah. My ECM for the week was just early Sunday morning on the other side of the world in France. It was the Champions League final, football, bracket soccer, for those who don't know. It was Real Madrid versus Liverpool. So Real Madrid won 1-0. Had a couple of family over, old soccer heads. Yeah, it was a bit loud.
What time was it played?
7 a.m. Sunday morning.
Oh,
so 7 a.m. It was a bit of a. People might say it's boring, but it was a bit of a chess match in soccer. But the old cousin was happy that his team won because the rest of us were going for Liverpool. So this is just a short clip. We do not own the rights for this clip, so apologies, BT Sport, if you ban us. Don't be like that. Don't be like that, BT Sport. But yeah, here's the clip, guys. Enjoy. And we're back. And we're back. That was short and sweet. So that was Real Madrid celebrating confetti and the trophy. That guy in the red facing his back, he was a defender who got beat, who actually let the goal through. So that was a pretty hearty video. I'm pretty sure you'll look back at it and use it as feel the fire for next year's competition. Yeah, he was the guy that missed his assignment and the goal went in.
Oh, damn.
Unlucky.
It was his fault.
When they go in the dressing room, he's like,
what a troll their way. Whoever got that guy in the
in
the video away. Good shot.
I think it was similar to an NFL post last year. I think one team was celebrating, and the
Yeah,
other guy was on across the other side of the
Yeah.
field just watching them celebrate. So pretty
Shot.
tough.
Nice. I'll do my one, but just in the weekend, the European Champions Cup finals. I think we spoke about it a few episodes ago, where they were heading into their semis, and I'll play it, then I'll explain some of the results. But this has been taken in Marseille, where La Rochelle beat Leinster.
Bonjour.
That was like similar scenes from last year's Super Rugby when the Blues won it, eh? Like similar. Like
just the bus.
everywhere.
Only just the bus.
But no, yeah. So that game,
I'm gonna give them a mic,
La
bro.
Rochelle beating Leicester, and going into the game, Leicester was the heavy favourites to take that out. So I think it's been so many years that I think La Rochelle haven't won a championship game.
Did we know?
To mention, what was that?
Did we know how many Kiwis were in there?
Yep. So I think off the top there were maybe about 4, and then they had a few Fijians and a Samoan, but Motu Matu'u played, was in the squad. Sorry. Then you had what do you call it? Victor Vito, who apparently was the captain. Ihaya West, who kicked the winner. Tawida Kerbalo.
Right.
TKB.
Yeah, I think
Those fans, man.
But
it must suck to be smack bang in the middle, and you're like, "Oops, I gotta go toilet." Oh,
just do it there, bro.
Standing, bro.
Just do it there, bro.
Yeah, piss on people's legs.
What about the number 2s? Go there or
just do it there?
Amber Heard. just
jump in the water.
Jump in the yeah, true.
It's like where Mana used to go, straight from loaded hog to over the fence. Those number 2s and facing us.
Yeah, so that was taken in Marseille. I have a story
crazy,
probably
That's crazy.
Doesn't really matter to this podcast, but I went over to Europe, and we had Marseille booked as a place to stay. We got there really late, so we got out of the train station, walked down, and the whole place was like pitch black coming out of the train station, and we could see one guy, but he looked like a homeless dude. We had no directions. All we had was like a piece of paper, and our way of going to places during that time was just to hold the paper up and say, "Hey, look," can you like point at this hotel or motel, whatever we're going to stay at. The guy came across. He looked pretty scary, eh? And it was just me with 4 bags, holding the missus bag as well. And we had to trust this dude. So I point to the paper like, "Hey, can you take me here?" And he's like, his thumbs and all, and because I'm not too sure if when you're traveling in Europe, not many French people will help you out if you don't speak French. I'm not too sure now, but they're really hard to talk to. Like they won't even give you the time of day. So when you have like information to ask and they don't help you, it's normal. So having this guy came in, he gave me the thumbs up. I was like, oh, do we trust this guy? We had to. Then we walked down the train station, around the corner, another corner, and it just started getting more darker and no lights. In my head, I was like telling my I was like, shit, this is probably our last day on earth. This guy's taking us down these alleyways where so we got down this alleyway where all these homeless people are saying, like, they're just lying there, their fire's out, it's quite cold that time, and they're all just around. I'm like, fuck, it's just a setup. And the place we booked was just right opposite them. You had to walk up these stairs, stunk like shit, and that's the end of the story. So thank you for tuning in to Terry's Terry's stories. But that's my version of being over there.
That's another episode of Naked and Alive.
Of eating ass.
Oh, whoa. No. Anyway, we head over to my
Yes.
this guy.
Yes, it is. This guy shouldn't have pointed to the paper. Just give the monies and they would have been there already. Just go like this, and then you'll be like, yeah, I know.
But I thought you were going to say, and the guy ended up being Lima Sopoanga or something.
Oh, his name? Well, yeah, no, it was Victor Vito.
No.
And on to Mana.
Nah. So my eye-catching moment of the weekend was different. I don't know if it's a sport or not, but well, actually, it is a sport. It's a sport. So the sport that we're talking about is International Timber Sports World Championships, which a fellow New Zealander was a part of. His name was Jack Jordan. Just a little bit of info on him. Jack Jordan is a former lock of the Taranaki Bulls, so he did play rugby. He's a farmer near Taumaranui, and he happened to beat the three-time champion, ex-legend from Australia, Brad DeLossa. So this guy just went over. He said himself that he never thought he could win something big like this against the best athletes in the world. So we'll play this video and just have a look at this. Look at this guy.
Just have a gaze, guys. Have a
Have a gaze.
Great start by both of them. Two different styles, position-wise, for that stock saw. Jason Lentz looks like he got through there just a hair faster. Jack Jordan moving over to the underhand chop, about a stroke behind Jason Lentz now on the underhand, but Jack Jordan's been really good on the chopping disciplines all day long today. Let's see if Jordan's through, moving over to the single buck, about 2-3 strokes ahead of Jason Lentz, but he gets a big hook up on the single buck. Jack Jordan gets to the standing block drop just ahead of Jason. Jason knows he's got to really work hard here, and this is the advantage for Lentz now on that standing block, but Jack Jordan's moved over to the other side ahead of Jason Lentz. It's going to be Jack Jordan taking this one down today, and it's going to be Jack Jordan! He's your new champion in the trophy format! Unbelievable, fantastic!
And the winner is Jack Jordan!
Perfect fit. It's a perfect fit.
It's almost like they saw it coming. That is an amazing trophy, though. What a great souvenir to take back from Vienna.
Nice.
That was mean, bro. That was mean.
Yeah, it's quite that's different, I've seen it on those actual like YouTube clips and that, but actually seeing a New Zealander do that, take part of a tournament like that, far up. It's good on him. I've just on a side note, I have messaged the manager to play for Temuka next year. We offer a couple of.
What's he gonna do in Temuka? Like cut down your trees or?
Yeah, we can cut trees. Cut trees and he'll play rugby.
Offer him a few kegs.
It's not Jack Jordan.
Yeah,
It's not Jack Jordan you need to worry about. It's those 12 other guys from Auckland you pay to fly down and bully those guys from South Canterbury.
Oh, sad.
But that was awesome.
Yeah, that's my ECM for the week, boys.
Bro. Good way to finish off that ECM, and congrats to Jack Jordan, another New Zealand world champion.
Yes.
Shout out
for
Jack Jordan, man.
Shouts out.
ITM, congratulations.
Do we want to get into NRL results or just get straight into Origin?
Let's go Origin, mate. Let's go Origin.
Origin. So here we
Yeah,
go, lads.
watch
And we've got
NRL
the squad up.
Wow.
If you want to break it down, just break it down.
Yeah, let's break it down.
Wow.
Oh.
Couple of surprises in our players in the New South Wales team, but no.
Take us through, mate. Take us through, mate.
Take us through.
Let's get my glasses so I can read the words.
See you pretty close there to the screen, mate.
I can name some of them if you want. There's 21
Yes,
Joseph
please, yeah.
Suwali.
Yeah.
Yeah, go off.
I guess for that pick, he's coming too with the Roosters. He is coming too as a freaking good player, man. You know, the future's bright for him. For him being named in here, I think it's just for pure experience. I don't think he'll get on. I don't think he'll get a game. Maybe
they've released him to play this round anyway.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
That man Carousel.
Yep. Is he fullback this week? Is it?
No, Joseph Manu's their fullback. He's on the wing still.
He's back on the wing. Yeah.
Yeah.
That
19 and 20. That was a surprise to me because these are the two heavy guys. That got them through the pack through the games last year, right? So
true.
Yeah.
19 and 20. Tyson and Jacob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Fitzy, yeah.
Well, so Fitzy's only just coming back from an injury though. So he hasn't been putting up flash numbers. Or last week he wasn't putting up flash numbers anyway. So
yeah.
Do you go off previous Origin, and in some cases you would, because if you look at the Queensland squad of late, like of recent selection through those 9 years of winning, some of those players were playing didn't really stand out during NRL, but you put the Maroons tee on, and that's a different story. But we'll get onto the Maroons later.
Yeah.
How about Fox not getting the call?
Oh yeah, Fox.
I think that's a huge discussion point for you doggies fans. Yeah, doggies fans.
I don't get it when they say that. When Fittler, I don't know who mentioned it. They're saying they're going for more aerial attack, and yet Brian To'o's there, and he's not tall. So
yeah,
I think that's one of the. I think that's one of the reasons why they have Swali in there as well. Just to test out To'o and just to, I guess just to work with him like through training and stuff.
Yeah.
To'o's mean anyway. Like I think they've got him in there because
his returns are good. That's why his returns
pretty much an extra finish, extra forward. And also that their work he does with Luai on the Luai going on the lifts. On his
chemistry
is
there, right?
Yeah.
I know we got some Blues fans watching. I don't know how they feel about this. Crichton on the bench, instead of being starting in the centre and linking up with the Penrith halves.
That is interesting,
Yeah,
especially with White in that. With White in that centre, when he could very, very well be at 40. Like, I reckon I reckon they're gonna switch come Wednesday night.
Time.
Yeah. I reckon it's a ploy, and they're gonna have Whiten back on the bench and Crichton back.
Put Crichton starting. Because if you remember, when the Queensland won their ambush season under Wayne, Crichton got owned from when we had Thing in the centre, Cape World. You remember that game one?
Yeah.
So he
Cape
was
World played out of his skin too.
There was Whiten there.
Yeah, there was Whiten marking on Cape World.
Yeah.
It's a bit interesting, like why they, on paper, they went with Stephen Crichton on 14 rather than starting. But that guy covers fullback and wings and centre anyways. Crichton, so
yeah.
But look who they've got. Like they've got no like they've only got Damien Cook at 9. So if he goes down, like
Yeah.
who are they gonna put? Like, because there's no one unless Wyden slots in from centre to like
To
cover
House,
Rake.
and then I think Roy might go to hooker. I think
Yeah.
if that goes down, yeah.
They're just gonna pump him up with some drugs to play the old whole game.
That's Cook,
still,
right? He's a game changer. Right? Our spine, I like our spine. Our spine's dangerous. I love our spine. Yeah.
Panthers.
Well,
Don't you like your own spine?
Jake Turbo was unlucky as well.
Yeah,
But,
he was injury unlucky.
Yeah, Madison is I don't know. Ryan Madison, I haven't really been following him, or hasn't been really a standout for me. But that's an interesting inclusion.
Yeah. I guess if this team's on form,
has he been playing off the bench?
I think sometimes, and then sometimes starting for Para.
Yeah, I think he's been starting.
Yeah.
We've got some expert commentary here from Joe Lato. Edeka proved it. Yes, he may have been the 14th player for the Dragons over the weekend, but
15th was the
shout
ref.
out to Joe Lato, my man.
Shout out Joe, nice
What
So
I like
move on
about
to the
Footlight and just before we move out first. It's good how Footler's comms with Edeka. Like Edeka wants to, prove himself to get back, which is open to. He wants to be ready for game 2. So it's all up to Tupou now.
You could literally play yourself out of the jersey if you're in any of these first round Origin squads. So it's yours for the taking if you don't turn up, and you have players like the Fox and just waiting for their sniff. So I think by sniff I mean getting a game, not sniffing everything else. But
Moss brought up a good point. There's no Trebojevic, no Jake Trebojevic in there. What is that?
Yeah, I don't know. They went with. I get the Liam Martin because that guy's a workhorse, but Madison one, I agree with Tiz. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm missing games where he's playing well for Para. I don't know, but
it looks like gone are the days when you can just rely on the same team every year, right? But it's like now it's on form now. You just got to prove yourself no matter what.
Even some comments were saying boys comments were saying why is Tarek Sims in the Blues jersey starting when Dragons are not far off like from the bottom, but they're certainly doing well.
That one was a surprise. I didn't think you'll get any even a shot maybe on the bench or extended, keep him in camp. Yeah, that was a surprise for me because
I guess that's,
I don't think he's been doing as good.
Yeah, Mongrel. He could be like the Gordon Tallis of New South for us.
Nah, does Tupou still make the team if Turbos? Does Tupou still make the team if Turbos and
Nah,
I don't think so. I think Turbo would have slotted right to the wing if he was fully healed. And
they wouldn't waste him on the wing. They'll have him at center, I think.
Oh yeah, and then probably Whiten wouldn't have made it, I reckon.
Yeah.
Or made 14. I don't know. But it's hard, man, because honestly, man, Blues have got so much depth to players, bro. Even if the back five got injured, they still got another back five that they can look at, like injuries or not.
Yeah. And you got guys like Talakai missing, This guy's been on form since since he moved out to centre.
Well, to be fair, he went missing after their Broncos game, though.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, true. After Stags owned him. Oh, not really, but scored on him.
Yeah, so we'll just move over to the Queensland squad. Any surprises there?
Yeah.
Probably halfback.
The captain? Nah.
Yeah, I knew Billy was
No,
going to pick that guy, captain. Tino at front row, yeah, that's going to be good. I never really saw Tino at lock, man. And that continues to prove like that at Titans.
Yeah.
Like he's trying his hard out as a captain, but I reckon he's a genuine front rower.
Because we all know he's got that workhorse
good
mentality
too,
when he
man.
played with the Storms. They knew just Storms. They knew how to use him. They knew how to get the best out of him. Maybe Origin might be the go where he slots in nicely.
Yeah, hard out.
I'm just not too sure about Hooker.
Ben Hunt, yeah. I know, bro,
Yeah.
that guy's leading the Dally M right now, but in the halves jersey. I don't know what Billy's... I'm sure Billy's got a plan for him at 9.
There was someone asked during the media scrum, someone asked Slater what the goal was with having Hunt at 9, and he says that because he's been playing well this season, he's earned a shot at the 9. I don't think. Well, if anything, he should have earned the shot at 7. But because like he's a mean half, but I think he's a mean just as good at hooker, if not even better than he is at half. One of the reasons why he's leading the Dally M's is because when the Dragons win, he's always playing well.
He basically gets his hand on every ball. If not, because he's got a young half outside him. So they've put all this pressure on, and that's the game plan. They've put all this pressure on Hunt in our Dragons squad that he has to touch the ball every single time. He's either kicking, calling plays, and there's only a small margin where the other half is getting the ball. If not, he's touching that ball. So you would think he'll get some numbers on him for Dally M. But he's I said this before. I think he might fade out during towards the end where we need him. He's putting in so much work.
Yeah.
But that's
I guess with him at hooker, you're looking at Slater said you're looking at Grant because he's coming back from that groin injury. Coming on the last 15 minutes of each half, pretty much a similar role to what he was playing in the 2020 series when he was coming on for I think was Hunt at hooker then as well.
I think so. On the Wayne, eh?
Yeah.
I think Hunt.
No,
sorry. It was Jake Friend.
Kickoff.
Oh yeah, Jake Friend.
Yeah, it was Jake Friend's last series. Yeah,
that was his last series before he finished up. But
what did you say? Where he dropped the ball.
When he dropped the ball off their kickoff.
Oh man, that still hurts the Broncos fans.
For myself as a Blues fan, because you guys asked, what I like about this Maroons team, it's the youth, the youth that's coming through. Nana, far out. We spoke about them so many times on our podcasts. Look at the freaking showing now, I like the youth coming through for Maroons.
Quite a few Cowboys.
Him and Cobo, same age, come through the grades together.
Yeah, man.
And then you got Cotter and
you got Dearden I think he's in the reserves, not the bench, but just in the
what's going to be interesting is
Holmes.
that these players are coming they're doing really well for NRL, but when you head into a Origin, it's a different realm of footy. All these the niggly stuff that happens during NRL gets pulled, but the refs in these Origin, everything is all go. You get smacked in the face.
Man or mouse.
Just play on, that's been the what do you call it? The hidden
push the best,
hidden rule. That's just been between
the gentleman's
teams.
agreement.
Level.
So, Origin is the next level. It's like it's the pinnacle of every NRL really, or just footy league in general,
Yeah.
because it's above international footy. You see the best come out, and if you don't shine there, you're gonna get get exposed.
Yeah, we got a good team, man.
There's
Got
the
a good
first
team.
game next Saturday.
Wednesday, mate.
Next Wednesday. It's back to
Wednesday,
Wednesdays.
Oh yeah, so that's before we'll have our show, and then that will be on after that, eh?
Oh crap! No, I think kickoff's at 10.
Oh well, then
Yeah,
can I
10
show
o'clock.
can I show you right at 10, eh? Let's build it up.
Yeah, we'll just have an episode.
We
of
won't
just
have these
Origin.
1 hour 20 podcasts. It'll be yeah, hello, goodbye. We'll get you.
Nah, I reckon Maroon's got a good team, man. Got some on form, couple of teams in the top 4 on form players as well. Jairo unlucky to miss out. Hammer, Taulangi as well. I think Coates and also Reed Miney were unlucky as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
sorry,
definitely
Oates.
Reed Miney.
Oates.
Yeah.
Oates, sorry. He's having a blinder at Brisbane, even though he's been playing for ages. Good old Oates.
Yeah.
What that Xavier Coates? What about that one?
He was like carving for the first few games when Melbourne was on the run. But I think he was Melbourne's first loss. It started from there that he's been switched off.
Eels or Panthers?
I think it was Eels and then Penrith and then Cowboys.
Then the Cowboys.
He's been off since. I know they've been missing some players, but
no excuses.
I think Billy sees something in Xavier Coates at the Melbourne system, so I guess that's why he picked him.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't say we're going to get off. Like I wouldn't say that. New South are going into this heavy favorites like last year.
Yeah.
But it's going to be an interesting first game because I although I'm bleeding maroon, like it's going to be a close game. I just don't know who. We need these young ones to step up because from 1 to, even our bench players, we need every single person because you can usually in an Origin game you can go 10, maybe 15 minutes of non-stop play. It's just back to back to back. That kicks in. If you ever played these high level footy or seen the way they play is just non-stop. So. And it's always the team to make the first mistake that gets found out. So yeah,
well, pretty sure Maroons will be favourites. They're playing up with Suncorp. Hopefully, they get one over the Blues because this is the only home game. Because if we lose this, the other two are Sydney and Blues territory. So but yeah.
Sure, guys. And what are your thoughts in the chat? I think we've got maybe a couple of 15 more minutes before we go over to the NRL. Oh, sorry, we're going to go over the NRL results quickly because I really want to talk about our game. So we'll move into NRL results from the weekend if we can, Mr. Jackson.
Let me bring that up over here. Here we go. Thursday, Storm sussed the Manly.
They're back to winning form, man. It had to happen to Manly. Sorry, Pete. But yeah.
I don't think anyone said Manly,
Yeah, well, you just don't see Storm losing 3 PT, like 3 in a row. That's why they're. But the difference is Jerome Hughes, boys, when he came in.
Yeah.
Just more direction.
Yeah,
and then
big difference.
Some pressure off that Blondie in the number 6. But even that, bro, Munster. What about that game when it was stripping
Munster
the ball?
played mean as well.
That guy's the man.
Yeah.
But yeah, Storm back in the winning team.
Friday, Panthers sussed Cowboys without Kyle Felt, Tomalolo as well.
Yeah.
Right.
Was that the first time they played them, eh?
Yep. First time.
Yeah. Hopefully it's a. I think it'll be a lot closer next time they play, and when those guys are back in, especially Dalmalolo.
I'm interested in this one, this game, the next game.
How did you guys
The
Broncos come from behind to beat the Titans.
Next.
Wow.
What was it? 20 something at halftime. 20. What was it?
Just give us go. Now's your time, mate. Now's your time.
Solo cam.
Oh man, I don't know what to say. We can't sack the coach because it's not the coach's fault. We can't blame
the ownership on the owners on the players, is it?
Who you asking to put their hands up, mate?
The guy with the boots and tape around his mouth. Oh, fuck, yo, bro. It's a team thing. Yeah, they gotta put their hand up, bro. Too much handouts, man. Too much people asking for stuff instead of doing the mahi.
What happened there, bro? You guys just started chilling and started trying to protect the lead instead of.
We're always been a bloody just a one half team, eh? Either the first half or the second half.
It felt like they gave up, man. It felt like after the short kickoff. That's what it is. The short kickoff was like a blunder from Tino, but they just went downhill after that. They just gave up.
And he put his hand up for that one too.
Yeah.
In the press conference.
Like they got a first half, and I was like, oh yeah, no, these guys are looking good. And then try it. I was like, oh fuck, man. It's really headache, eh? Like as long as I'm not at the bottom, but yeah.
Hey, you're only 2 points ahead, man.
You're
only 2 points ahead.
Bro, you guys gave up a lead, bro.
I know. We just have a good off-season signings, eh?
You'd put that down to the leaders, right? You know?
Oh yeah, you have to, eh?
Because when you have a lead like that, you have to bring it in, eh? Come on, boys.
Just bring it in.
Yeah, like the old heads, like Proctor. Who else is there? Like the experienced blokes.
All the fucking just bro. I don't know.
Scott Prince, LaFranchi,
eh?
Matt Rogers didn't play well.
Monicello,
Campbell,
Luke Bailey,
Preston Campbell,
Dave Taylor.
Onto the next game because
yeah. I tried all weekend to get over that game.
Warriors Knights. I know that after this game, a lot of Warriors fans have thrown the towel in.
Just calling for Nathan Brown, eh?
Yeah, 24-16, the Warriors.
Are they another part of the kill the coach, not the players team?
Oh, he hasn't done much, man. He coached Newcastle Knights and they were like, I don't know, 13th or 14th during his coach tenure at Knights. Now he's over here. I don't know. Probably living off Matt Lodge money because Matt Lodge is gone.
Matt Lodge got all his money, bro.
What happens? Yeah, what happens with the Warriors, man? It's like
I don't know.
Yeah. All right.
Hey, and also just a huge shout out to Tavita Harris, you know, in the news about taking a break away from
the
40,
game.
you know, at a young age. Not many people can kind of grasp the fact that, you know, playing professional footy and taking a move away from it. So, you know,
my question was to him, will he do that if he was at the Storm?
Nah, 100% no.
No way.
No.
Yeah.
Well, if you look at it this way, if you're part of an organization that's been, you know, at the bottom for years, and he's now at the end of his contract, you know, mentally, if you're those players, how do you move forward? Because you can't keep doing it. Can't keep doing it. You've been at the bottom, knowing that you're there to do a job, and your job is to win. So it takes it.
Yeah. To answer your question, I mean, like, imagine Harris Tavita going up to Bellyache and be like, "Can I take a break?" That guy will be like, "Oh no, you can get released. Well, we can bring someone in." And yeah, that's how Storm probably does it.
Yeah.
Storm,
Anyways.
different breed.
Yeah.
All right. Bunnies just pulled down the Tigers' pants, 44-18.
But the Tigers were up a bit, eh? Was it?
They earned it, yeah. They earned it.
Yeah.
I think at one stage it was about a try. Like they were losing or chasing by like 6 points, but then
He scored first.
Yeah.
That was a good intercept try. Roosters, I don't know what's happening with the Sharks, but Sharks have lost again. In I think the last 3 games, they've lost only one once. But Roosters get one over them, 36-16. Teddy played mean over the weekend.
Jared goes over his first meat pie of the year.
Yep.
So shout out Roosters, good win. I'm pretty sure Sharks will bounce back, but they're just going through a bit of a rough patch.
Tough spot, eh?
Yeah.
Eels get one. They beat the Raiders in Canberra. I think, I thought the
fast
Raiders.
there, buddy. You're a bit fast there.
I'm saving that one,
there, mate.
Saving the best game for last, mate.
Bit fast like the fox there, buddy. Just reverse.
Saving that game for last, buddy. Just chill, mate. Just chill.
Can we just zoom into the Bulldogs v the Dragons? Bulldogs v the Dragons.
Game of the round.
Game of the century. Yeah, that's 24-34. You know, at was it Ballymore? Was it Ballymore Stadium or something? Was that your
Belmore.
Balmore. Yeah, we took your belly on Sunday. I'll give it over to the men in blue and white. What's going on?
It's just time to show, mate.
Yeah, 100% Bezza. I know he's coaching somewhere. Sorry, that's a bad joke. No, it's the same thing. Going out there, chasing games, scoring points, but at the end of the day, too late. And shout out to that Dragons prop, man. He's been playing for what's his name? Blake Laurie?
Yeah.
For a long time.
80-something game, I think 89 or 90-something games in.
Nah, like 92nd, 93rd.
92nd in a row game.
Yeah.
Not to take anything away from that, but it was just it was just bad from us. I just hate chasing games, bro. I hate it when we chase games and then when we score tries, it's too late. Like there's no effort from the get go. It was just, hey, it's the last 10 minutes, so you start scoring now. But no. Terrible, man.
It's coming out. Just release it all.
I reckon this week we got Penrith and they got a lot of people out. And if we don't win this, then it's 1,000%.
Are you saying you guys are going to beat them?
Yeah, of course.
Like, are you putting that on the table?
I'm putting that on the table. But if we lose, it's... Come on, guys. Say it together with me. It's best. He's somebody. Nah. Nah, that's just... Yeah. Going through a rough patch at the moment.
Brands, I want to hear.
No, I'm good. I'm good. Must said it all. Just a bit mindful of the time, that's all. It's bloody 10:30.
Oh, mindful of the time.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Nah, I got no comments, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, no excuses.
Nah, no.
There's no excuse, man.
No excuse.
Oh, you know my excuse. He's already resigned, but yeah.
Like they say, Rome wasn't built in a day, so Potter has to.
It actually was, but we'll move on.
Potter has to pull his undies up and.
He's a caretaker, man. There's only so much he can do.
There's word. There's word. I was just reading on Instagram a couple minutes ago that looks like Fittler might be announced as Dogs head coach soon, next couple of days maybe.
I hope not, bro. I hope not.
Oh, for real?
Is it
Yeah.
Brad Fittler?
No. Fred Fittler.
Oh, Fowler. But I'm not. Yeah, the game from the boys. It was a good, tough battle out there. Credit to our coach, who we don't blame if we lose.
It'll come one day,
even
man. It'll come one day.
I think when we lose, it's always down to our players because they're playing, not the coach. Yeah, good win. I think it was a tough battle. It's thank you to the Fox for putting in all the effort for our team. And I think we've mentioned it in the chat is that the shit he's pulling off at Bulldogs would have worked for Storm because around him the players are in sync. But doing it for the Dogs, it's like his left side is they tend to play by themselves, and he's called out his centre so many times, like his centre didn't know what to do when he's running out. So you can tell he's taking the owner, trying to pull, just trying to pull something out, trying to help the team. When in reality, he shouldn't be doing that sort of stuff. Like if they're gonna score, they're gonna score. And if you go back on how Dragons have been scoring tries, like our game plan is not the best. Like it's even hard, but to make it more easier, having Fox just taking a dive or pulling, running out of the line, it works into a team like the Dragons because it's hard for us to score anyway. So yeah, shout out to them and good win from the boys.
Yeah, thanks for that, Terry. All right.
Just if they want to call me up as a coach, probably get more dubs.
Yeah, it was them rushing up and all of that stuff, and then even the soft middle defense with the bloody Laurie and the what was it McCulloch? Did he score?
Yeah, McGilly.
Yeah, McGilly. When he came on, he just went through the middle.
What about for picks this week?
There's only a couple games this week.
Yeah, I think it's. Yeah, was it 4 games?
Yeah, 4 games. Tomorrow, Titans, Cowboys.
Yeah.
Titans, good chance of winning. Cowboys got six players out.
Yeah.
Right. I'm gonna pick David Fafita to absolutely carve because he didn't get picked.
Yeah. Oh, I think he might be out, is he?
Oh, is he? Oh, then never mind.
Yeah, well, I think he's injured. He did the lowest thing for
Drinky
MCL.
to get one over them, boat. Drinky.
Oh yeah, true. I
Coming
forgot
up.
about 3/4.
Yeah, still have the halves in there.
Oh yeah, true.
Okay, I think, but Cowboys will get the dub for me anyway.
Titans always.
I don't know. Always, I've seen some of your tips, and sometimes you go against your own team.
Hey,
okay,
stupid if you're playing the Storm or Panthers.
Nah, I'm going with them. I'm going Titans. Friday we've got Bulldogs gonna be upsetting the Panthers.
The Dogs jump on it.
The Kennel, eh?
On it, boys.
Kick them while they're down.
Dogs.
Fox to have a good game. 2 tries.
That sounds like a bit.
I think. You could be wrong. Panthers are always turning up, even if they're D team. They're probably going to show up and.
You're absolutely wrong.
Give you guys a show.
Wrong again.
You're wrong again.
Panthers by 12 and under for me.
I'm gonna get doggies.
What?
This game is going to be interesting. Manly and the Warriors on Saturday.
Oh, Manly 13 plus.
Manly.
It's going to be interesting because Yeah, it's
Is
gonna be
that played at
interesting.
Mount Smart?
Like Manly
Nah,
lose
nah.
no one. Manly lose only Daly Cherry Evans, but they got 4.5 back. Schuster at 5'8",
Schuster's at 6. Yeah.
and they got the
Yeah.
whole team there. So
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be
Manly to win.
interesting if the
Miami by
Warriors.
Shalaki.
Yeah, if the Warriors lose, where to from here, man?
It's only one way, man. It's just Nathan Brown, just out the door. There's a lot of comments like, well, I'm just reading those comments like saying to get Nathan Brown out. Some are blaming the players.
People are putting in petitions to.
Yeah, not
like,
just Nathan Brown.
I like
SJ himself.
Jazz's coming in. We got more jerseys than trophies.
Fuck, he was up the guts,
man.
that dude.
That's true.
He's probably
like,
going to get a talking to in the
Probably get fined.
in the sheds.
But even with
like
Sean
he feels the
Johnson
same
boys.
frustration as the fans, though. Like, what he said.
He's reckon
Yeah.
If
Sean
you kick the
Johnson
ball out on the
is
floor,
finished.
you're not going to get the ball back.
Yeah, SJ. He's yeah, SJ's been a bit hot and cold, mostly cold the last couple weeks, and I think that's really affecting the team as well. Like,
He's a
terms of
different player. Like,
direction,
I see him getting frustrated like really fast now. Like when he makes a mistake, bro, he's like blowing up like he's spraying someone. So yeah, it's not him, man. Like I don't know if he's been playing like that, like spraying the boys in last year.
There was a comment on I don't know if it was Insta or Facebook, and got a lot of likes saying that he's scared of getting injured again. So like he's not playing himself, Sean Johnson. But they're saying that it looks like he's playing because he's scared of getting injured. I don't know. He just doesn't look like himself from the. Obviously, you go through injuries like ACLs and shit like that, but he's not. I don't know, man. It's just not the old ACJ.
Yeah, man, it's hard to like pick him. Like, what does he need to improve? He needs a huge game, like a big game to come back, and like getting those buzzer beaters, those golden point doesn't make you like
a clutch player.
Just you need to win the game. Like it's hard, man. I'd hate to be a Warriors fan.
Same, man. If you got heaps of jerseys and no jerseys.
Pretty sicky jerseys though. Like they look nice.
Yeah, some jerseys are sicky.
Sweet.
Some
Next
of them
game
are-
is that it?
the game is Raiders and the Roosters in Canberra.
Raiders
So it's
and
the
the Roosters.
Sunday game.
You just Raiders lose.
Roosters.
Papali, that's it. Roosters lose. Teddy.
Yeah, I think the Raiders win this one.
I'll pick Roosters.
Oh, the Roosters. Joe Manu at the back might be a new thing.
He's always pleased me when he goes full back.
And that brings us to the end of our podcast. Thank you for tuning in for an hour and 34 minutes and counting.
Wow.
If you
Thanks,
stayed with
everyone.
us this long, and maybe it's just the 4 people that are in this chat that's watching on our phone.
Joe's Stallone, Joe Lato, Shotoko.
Oh,
Shop, boys.
Shop, man. Thank you for tuning in. Next week's one will be maybe about 45 minutes, just so we can get the brews ready for first NRL game and getting our chat ready, because I don't know if anyone out there has got a chat like ours, but it's toxic and sometimes it hurts to read in the morning after a loss. So it's
Stinky.
whoever wins that night
Stinky.
will be calling or getting a call, and we're pretty hearty Kiwis, but at the same time we're hearty in the Origin when Origin round comes through. So you have only one New South Wales fan here. We don't really care about him, but the other 3 usually we're the winners here. We're the winners here. But we have Queensland hard, and you have Mana there, New South Wales hard. Boys, any last words?
Take care, everybody. Have a good week and go the Dogs.
Over to you.
Have a safe week. Up the Blues. Both Blues.
Chiefs, man.
Too rough.
Yeah. Thanks, guys, for tuning in again. Like and subscribe to our YouTube. Even give us a follow on Insta. Shout out to the brothers here who put up another shift tonight. Well, that's us, man. Remember, Samoa Language Week. We will catch you guys next week. All right, guys. All right. Tova. Soifua. Samoa.
Shoo.
Meow.